Assalamu alaikum students. I hope all of you are well. Today is our lesson number 3 of unit number 9, Introduction to Coordinate Geometry, presented by your teacher Humaira Batul from SLS Zaraj campus. Students, after this lesson, you people will be able to know how to apply the distance formula to show that 4 non-collinear points form a square, rectangle and parallelogram, and how to apply the distance formula to find the radius or diameter of a circle. So let us see how to apply the distance formula to show that given 4 non-collinear points form a square. First of all, let us see the definition of square. A square is a closed figure in the plane formed by 4 non-collinear points such that length of all sides are equal, and secondly, measure of each angle is 90 degree. So let us solve an example to understand the concept. If A with the coordinates 2, 2 and B with the coordinates 2, -2, C with the coordinates -2, -2 and D with the coordinates -2, 2 be the 4 non-collinear points in the plane, then verify that they form a square ABCD. So here students, we have just plotted these points in the coordinate axis. Scale selected over here is 2 square boxes along both axes is equals to 1 unit. So students, after joining the points, we found this square ABCD. Now we just have to apply the distance formula to find out the distances AB, BC, CD and DA. So let us apply the distance formula to find out the distances. Here we have applied this distance formula to the coordinates of A and B, and we found the distance AB as 4. Similarly, we found the distance BC also as 4 and the distance CD is also 4. Now we have to find out the fourth distance, that is DA. So let us see. Here we have applied the distance formula to the coordinates of D and A, and we found the distance DA is also 4. Therefore, the first condition fulfilled here, that is distance AB, BC, CD, DA is equals to 4. That is, length of all the sides is equal. Also, AC is the diagonal of the square, and by Pythagoras theorem, AC square should be equals to the AB square plus BC square. As you know that Pythagoras theorem says that hypotenuse square should be equals to base square plus perpendicular square. So let us see. AB square is equals to 4 square and BC square would be 4 square. So if we add them, we will have 32. Mark this as equation number 1. Now we have to find out AC, that is the diagonal of the square ABCD. So by applying the distance formula to the coordinates of A and C, we found that the distance AC is 4 square root 2. So if we take the square of AC square, let us see, 4 square would be 16 and square root 2 square will be 2. So 16 multiplied by 2 will give you 32. So from equation 1 and 2, you can see that AB square plus BC square is equals to AC square. That is, base square plus perpendicular square is equals to the hypotenuse square. Now students, as you know that the side opposite to the right angle in a right angle triangle is hypotenuse. So if we have proved that the side opposite to the angle 90 degree is hypotenuse, so we can say that angle ABC is 90 degree. As one angle is of 90 degree, then all the angles are also of 90 degree. So the given 4 non-collinear points form a square. Now students, let us see how to apply the distance formula to show that the given 4 non-collinear points form a rectangle. So let us first see the definition of a rectangle. A figure formed on the plane by 4 non-collinear points is called a rectangle if its opposite sides are equal in length, and secondly, the angle at each vertex is of mere 90 degree. So let us solve an example to verify this. If A with the coordinates -2, 0, B with the coordinates -2, 3 and C with the coordinates 2, 3, D with the coordinates 2, 0 be the 4 non-collinear points in the plane, then verify that they form a rectangle ABCD. So students, here we have just plotted these points by selecting the scale as one square box along both axes is equals to 1 unit. So we have joined the points A, B, C and D. We found this rectangle. We have also joined the point A and C, and AC is the diagonal of the rectangle over here. Now we just have to find out the distances AB, BC, CD and DA by applying the distance formula. So let us see. Students, by applying the distance formula, the distance AB we found as 3, and similarly we found the distance DC also as 3. Here AB is this side and CD is this side. So it means these two opposite sides are equal. Similarly, now let us find out the distance AD. AD is 4. That is this distance. AD is 4. Now let us find out the distance BC. If it's also 4, it means the opposite sides are equal in length. So students, we found BC as 4. So here we have observed that the distance AB and CD is equals to 3 and the distance AD and the BC is equals to 4. Therefore, the opposite sides are equal. So the first condition is fulfilled here. Also, AC is the diagonal of the rectangle. Now again by Pythagoras theorem, AC square should be equals to AD square plus DC square. That is, the square of the hypotenuse should be equals to the square of the base plus the square of the perpendicular. So the measure of AD was 4 and the measure of DC was 3. So if we take their squares, it will give you 16 and square of 3 will give you 9. So adding them gives you 25. Now mark it as equation number 1. Let us find out AC, that is the diagonal of the rectangle, by applying the Pythagoras theorem. By applying the distance formula. So here 2 plus 2 square plus 3 minus 0 square gives you 4 square plus 3 square, and then 16 plus 9 under the square root, that is 25 square root, and solving this will give you 5. Now if you take the square of AC, it gives you 25 again. Mark this as equation number 2. Now from 1 and 2, Pythagoras theorem has been proved. That is, the hypotenuse square in a right angle triangle is equals to the base square plus perpendicular square. Therefore, we can say angle ADC is 90 degree. As one angle is of 90 degree, then all angles are also of 90 degree. So the given 4 non-collinear points form a rectangle. That is, they are vertices of a rectangle. Now students, let us see how to apply the distance formula to show that given 4 non-collinear points form a parallelogram. Let us first see the definition of parallelogram. A figure formed on the plane by 4 non-collinear points is called a parallelogram if its opposite sides are equal in length. Secondly, its opposite sides are parallel. So students, let us solve an example. Example says, show that the points A, B, C and D form a parallelogram ABCD. So here we have plotted these points by selecting the scale as one square box along both axes is equals to 1 unit. By joining these points, we found this parallelogram. Here we have also joined the point A and C, and AC is the diagonal of this parallelogram. Now students, we have to apply the distance formula to find out the distances AB, BC, CD and DA. So here we found the distance AB as 4 by applying this distance formula. Similarly, we found the distance BC as square root 5 and we found the distance CD as 4. As you can see, AB over here is which side? This side. And CD over here is this side. Both of the sides are equal. And the side BC is square root 5. Now we have to find out the side DA or AD. This should also be square root 5. Here students, DA also found as square root 5. Now we can see that AB and CD are both equals to 4 and DA and BC are both equals to square root 5. Therefore, the first condition is fulfilled here, that is the opposite sides are equal. Also, AC is the diagonal of the parallelogram. If you see, AB square plus BC square is equals to 21 and the AC square is square root 29. As AC is the diagonal of the parallelogram and by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is not equal to AB square plus BC square. Therefore, we can say that angle ABC is not equal to 90 degree. So, it is a parallelogram. Let us solve another question. This is question number 5 of exercise 9.2. Find the value of k given that the points 2k is equidistant from the point 37 and the point 91. Let us name the given points like P with the coordinates 2k, A with the coordinates 37 and B with the coordinates 91. As P is equidistant from the point A and B, as you can see in the figure, so it means the distance PA should be equal to the distance PB. So here we just have to apply the distance formula to find out the distances PA and PB. So it will give you 2 minus 3 whole square as the coordinates of point A, P and A are this one. So the difference of the x coordinates would be 2 minus 3 whole square and the difference of y coordinates would be k minus 7 whole square. Similarly, on the right side, we have to find out the distance PB. So it would be equals to square root of the difference of the x coordinate square, that is 2 minus 9 whole square, and the difference of the y coordinate square, that is k minus 1 whole square. So here you just have to take square root on both sides to get rid of this square root. Fine. So 2 minus 3 will give you minus 1 whole square, k minus 7 whole square, and 2 minus 9 would be minus 7 whole square. Okay students, here what you have to do, you have to use an identity, that is a minus b whole square is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So just apply this identity, it will give you k square minus 14k plus 49, and similarly on the right side it will give you k square minus 2k plus 1. Minus 7 whole square is 49 and minus 1 whole square is 1. Now we just have to solve this equation. 1 plus 49 is 50, k square minus 14k. Similarly, 49 plus 1 will give you 50 plus k square minus 2k. As you can see, 50 plus k square on the both side is similar term. So we can cancel them or we can shift them to the left side and k square minus k square would be cancelled. Similarly, 50 minus 50 would be cancelled. So here we have minus 14k. This minus 2k would be shifted to the left side. It will give you plus 2k. Now if you solve it, it will give you minus 12k equals to 0. And when we divide minus 12 to the right hand side, the value of k found as 0. Okay students, let us solve another question which is the application of the distance formula. Find the length of a diameter of a circle having the center C00 and passing through the point P30. So let us plot the points. So students, here we have selected the scale as one square box along both axes is equals to 1 unit. We have plotted these points, that is C00 and the point P30. Students, radius of the circle, that is R, is equals to CP. That is the measure from point C to the point P as shown in the figure. Now applying the distance formula, we will find out the radius of the circle. CP is equals to 3 minus 0 as the coordinates of point P are 30 and the coordinates of point C are 00. So here we will have 3 minus 0 and 0 minus 0. So it will give you 3 square plus 0 square, and by solving this you will have CP is equals to 3, which is the radius of the circle. As you know that diameter of a circle is 2 multiplied by the radius of the circle, so it will give you 2 multiplied by CP. So simply we will multiply our radius with 2, which will give you 6. So the diameter of the circle is 6 units. Students, hopefully this concept is clear to you. Now you can solve the relations from exercise 9.2 at your own. Students, stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.